Welcome back to another Civ playthrough with Curtis. Not sure if that song's appropriate, but hey, what is appropriate these days? I'm gonna build a religion with y'all. Let's have these troops do things. There's this new barbarian village here, and we're gonna use that, or whatever. We're gonna attack it. I've accumulated enough faith, you see. 1627 it says. And then I'm going to use that faith to invest in a profit. That's how we do it, right? We accumulate faith as a tangible thing, right? I can quantify it. And then I can invest it, right? This is how civilizations work. We get the chance to invest our faith into, commanding the prophet Zoroaster into our kingdom. We get 3 victory points for doing it. Go Gauls. And yeah, that's what happens. And we also invented the oppidum, or whatever they would have called it in Gaulish, because that's the Latin name for it. Over in our capital here, which provides like production and defense as if it were like a barracks, right? That bar says it has defense walls. Not all my cities have defense, but some of them do. These two. And when this religion is founded, because there's a holy site at both a dictator and a haricum, the religion will be at both. So I guess they chose that Zoroaster will start in haricum, and that's because it's a bigger population, I think. But I'm going to have them go to the lieu saint, or the holy site, over in a dictator because there's more faith generated at that. Like, it's a more holy site. Something like that. We might get to the new city founding. That's 21 turns from now, but this is my 3rd time attempting to film this video. The heat is so hot in Chicago where I am today. How about you? This is what the world looks like. I don't remember from previous times. So this is where the Maya are, the Scottish, the Inca, the Norwegians. The Norwegians and the Maya don't like me, I think. And then the Americans, and then the Canadians. And then I'm on the edge here. Haha. As always. So yeah, they have an option of where to go. I'm going to send them to the holy site. And it also has an altar there already. So we can build missionaries once we establish the religion. But at least half of each of these populations, so at least 7, round up to maybe 8 people, 8 population points of our religion. I kind of see each population point as being like 100,000 people. Correct me if I'm wrong. Civilization 6 people. You know who is part of the team? I'll let you figure it out. He's a crush on mine. If you see, we got the logging camp ability now, so I set my workers. This is a miner, but he can make logging camps. He's going to build the first one at the Center for Worker Rights, which is in Gaiorix. Liang is the governess for workers' rights, so she helps with like building workers that are more effective or whatever, talented, trained. I guess they can do more work. That means they're paid better. That's what I believe. Okay. Let's get this religion started. We get to name it. We get to choose its main ideas. Other religions that already exist are Protestantism, Shintoism, Catholicism. Go figure, they differ, right? Both exist. And Hinduism. So, and if you can imagine, the Maya established Shintoism. The Norwegians did establish Protestantism. That kind of tracks. Canadians established Catholicism. I don't know, maybe in Quebec. And then the Hindus are the Americans, their caste system. We are going to attack this barbarian village. We're going to have a few more folks come closer to, like, now. It's still a defeat. See, defeat majeur. So we're gonna wait. We're just gonna just okay, whatever. This takes longer to get to from one city. I guess this is like the holy track, right? From one city to another. So this is we're waiting for the holy person, Zoroaster, to get from his birthplace in Harry come to the holy site by these mountains. Ooh, do the mountains have special names? That'd be kind of cool for our religious like mythology. Pas encore. Well, let's do this. Let's both attack, and then like one after the other. That will be more damaging. And the thing about the g0d, they attack troops stronger than them with more ferocity. So they both are in yellow, but they're in yellow too. So then I'm gonna have them fortify and heal. They discovered a village. I'll say where? Oh, they already met everyone and dispersed them. Sometimes these indicators are like cool, but not helpful. You can pet the dog if you want, which is just like for flavor, as they say. Don't worry, petting the dog is an amazing thing. I'm waiting for this holy man to get to his holy site, do some holy things. Let's get sacred, y'all. Because again, I mean, no, last game, the Catholics from Canada converted Dicadurum to Catholicism. I'm a fan. Okay, we can call a reincarnation of Beowulf. Somebody. Let's establish this. I'm gonna just do this religion establishing y'all today because it's so hot and the computer doesn't like the heat. But let's get this religion going. Okay. I told you there's a mountain name. These mountains called something? No, they're not. A special name for them. Sometimes mountains have names. Mountain chains have names. Like they're not showing it right now. Vosges. Wow. Our colors are yellowish and green. So maybe something with blue. And I always like horned animals. So I'm gonna pick this horned being. A cow, we might call it, but probably the wild one was like an aurochs. And I'm gonna name this religion I'm establishing. Probably Priapissimo. And I'm gonna say not Priya. I'm gonna put a 0 because it's edgy. Priapissimo. Okay, and then I always do work value, not because it's like in real life it's like the Protestant work ethic thing, but it's the thing of doubling your faith for production, and that's kind of matches with the Gauls with the oppidum, which is for extra production. See, so I think the god of artisans would do that, and then to add, I think we should reward the men, and maybe some women who are following this god of artisans in these, I would say men's only areas. I think they would probably grow their own food and establish their own housing. The Gurdwara. So that'd be my religion. And it's established in a haricum and a dictature. See, there's 6 in a haricum and 4 in a dictature. And voila, shows up on the map like that. It's cute. It's fun. I think it's good for everyone to gather. So I think like in my culture, the oppidum would be an area for men mainly to gather and others to come and go for, work and services and religion would be a similar place, but for different types of maybe men in society, right? More the hands-on, more the learned, who knows, something like that. But, you know, I am a, you know, big believer in having single gender spaces and allowing that to exist in multiple forms. That was how we established a religion. If you see it already in 2 spots, and it's already starting to reach the populace in Falutache and Vonerodurum, but it hasn't yet reached the population of Gabros or Handio Benir, nor has it even reached the people in Dipidra, which is my goal, to bring them into Pismo. Yeah, Pismo. One more turn with y'all. Pops through all the little heads of all the leaders to show you that that turn has happened. Should I show you Gaiorix this round? That's who I am. And the game is, let's direct this explorer away from danger, and we will move our troops closer to this barbarian village. As you can see, we're chipping away at there. That was gaming with a gay guy for Pride Month. We will do a continued following through of this game until we get one of the victory conditions. Currently, we are in last place for science, first place for culture, almost last place for religion, and again, almost last place for diplomacy. So we're going to go the culture route with victory, which means we got to build some culture sites eventually and get some art. We only have these pieces so far. Have a blessed rest of your June. It's only a few more hours where I am of June. We're going to practice this religion and get going with our lives. July is upon us. Supposedly we're celebrating the birth of Canada, the birth of France, and the birth of the USA, unfortunately. Peace and blessings and stuff like that. Bye.